and we are the supplier of your reward recognition and benefits platform. And today I'm just going to run through a few of the sort of key features and essentially highlight what it is that you have access to as a part of the platform. So I've got my screen open now. One thing to note, your accounts will look pretty similar to this. I'm logged in as a demo account that we have available, but yeah, your pages will look pretty similar. And in case people aren't aware, we do also have a mobile app which is available on the Google Play Store and the Apple iOS Store as well. And on that, essentially, you can do everything that you can on the desktop. So if you are someone that's not typically sat at a computer, then I'd recommend having that downloaded and installed. You can get notifications, of course, when people send you e-cards, and it's also helpful for the shopping side of the platform, which I'll show you shortly. So really quickly to start with, if you go into the benefits side on the left-hand side, essentially this will show you all of the benefits that you have access to as an employee at Imperial Hotels, and essentially just something that is probably worth having a little scroll through. And everything that you have on here, as you can see, there's sort of calls to actions, and you can find all of the information that you need, including links to the relevant web pages, details, any sort of information that you might need, potentially application pages, so that you can access these benefits that you have access to. Now, one thing that I wanted to highlight today is the interest-free tech and home scheme with Currys that you have available. Now, this is one that is particularly popular at this time of the year, obviously with Christmas coming up. And just to give you a bit of an overview of what this is, what you can do is apply for a certain amount, and for that amount you will get a Currys voucher based on that value, and you can actually make national insurance savings of up to 8% with this. And rather than paying for that amount in one go, let's say £500, what will happen is that £500 would actually be deducted from your gross salary across a 12-month period. And as a result, it just avoids having that big chunk of money coming out of your bank account at one go. As I say, you do also make those national insurance savings on that as it comes from your gross salary. And of course, it's just a nice way to spread that cost over a 12-month period without having to worry about any sort of loans, interest rates, anything like that. Please just bear in mind, if it's something that you are interested in, it does go through to the HR team for approval, just to do some sort of national minimum wage checks and some eligibility checks as well. But once that's been approved, you will receive an email with that Currys voucher, which you can then redeem online or in store. As I say, lots of benefits available. There's an EAP. I know there's a couple other schemes. There's Cycle to Work as well. You can also access your travel card. All of the information around all of the benefits that you have available to you are all housed within the platform in the benefits tab. Now, really simple one. If I just go onto the Recognise page, this is where you can send e-cards to your peers and colleagues. And this is really a way where you can send your thank yous and sort of shout out the people you work with every day. And of course, you can send this across other departments and also other hotels, should you wish, if someone's, you want to speak to someone like that, or they potentially helped you out, anything like that, then that's something that, of course, you can do as well. Really simple. Select the card that you'd like to sort of send to someone, type in their name. So let's just say I want to send it here. Select a reason for recognizing. So these are all in line with the sort of core values and the ethos that is being resonated throughout the organization. So collaboration, for example, you can write a message as short or as long as you'd like. I'll just, for the purpose of this, your help this week. And then clicking on next, you will be presented with a preview page. And just to make everyone aware, as a default, if I were to send this e-card now, this would be sent and it would be visible on the dashboard, and everyone will be able to see the e-card design, who I've sent it to, and of course the message as well. If it was potentially a little bit more personal, or you just didn't want other people to see it, you can completely hide the e-card so that only the recipient that you have sent this e-card to will be able to see it, and no one else will have visibility as well. As soon as I click send, that'll go straight to them. They'll get the notification here in the top right hand corner. They'll also be dropped an email as well. And if I were to keep it public, as I say, it would appear on the dashboard here. Of course, if I kept it as private, it would only show in the My Own section. And of course, the recipient will be able to see that as well. Now, very similar to sending an e-card, you can also do your nominations here through the platform. So again, really simple, type in the person's name, type in a reason for nominating, and then I suspect more often than not, you'd be going down Employee of the Month. And here is where you would type the reason for nominating that person. Suspect with this one, where it will go to sort of, the heads of department and people will be reviewing these nominations, a little bit more important to type a more in-depth message here, just so that people are aware why you've nominated that person. And obviously, the better the message there, the more likely that person is to win the award or whatever that may be. Very similar again. Of course, if you want to hide these nominations from the dashboard, you can simply untick these, and that will be sent out privately for you. Now then, obviously Black Friday today, and as I mentioned previously, we've got Christmas coming up. So what I'll do is show you the shop, which everyone has access to as well. And essentially what you have here is a bit of a one-stop shop for deals and discounts, and essentially provides you the functionality to save money on your everyday shopping. So what I'll do is I'll start with the most popular feature, which is the ability to buy vouchers for hundreds of different retailers, and by doing so you can actually earn cash back on those vouchers as well. And the quickest way to do that is on the home page via the quick buy section. So if I just click on here, as you can see, there's loads of different retailers available, and they all have a level of cashback associated with them as well. One of the most popular sort of areas is supermarkets. So we've got all of the major supermarkets on here, and the reason it's so popular is, pretty much everyone is going to be doing, a weekly shop or a shop at the supermarket at some point. And if you're able to save a little bit of money whilst you're doing that, then of course that's great. So just as an example, Marks and Spencer's, as you can see, it's 4.7% cash back. It will tell you whether or not you can use the voucher in store and online, or just in store or just online. That will vary from retailer to retailer. And then you can select the value of the voucher as well. So as you can see, once I've selected £100, I would be earning £4.70 in cashback. As a result, that £4.70 will go straight into my personal balance once I've completed the purchase, and I can then use that £4.70 in this instance to essentially discount my next purchase. I'll just give you a little example of what that looks like. Loads up. So when you are on the checkout page, obviously at the moment my balance is £0. So as a result, I would be paying with a debit or credit card. However, if I had that £4.70 in there, what I could do is select pay with balance. If I then went to buy, I don't know, a £50 Adidas voucher, for example, I would only be paying £45.30 out of my debit or credit card, because of course I've got that £4.70 in my balance. Alternatively, completely up to you. You might want to keep making purchases with your debit and credit card, keep building up the cash back, keep building up your personal balance, and as a result, you can therefore, of course, buy a voucher or a product, which is essentially completely free. So that's just a bit of an insight into how the cashback works. Another section that you have access to on the shop is the deals and codes page, and essentially here you have a variety of deals. As you can see, there's a lot of Black Friday ones at the moment as well. And these are codes which you can redeem directly with the retailers. So one that's really popular is the Nike deal that we've got available here. And as you can see, when it specifies that it's exclusive, this means that you can't access this code, on other websites or just by searching on Google. This is an exclusive one that you have available to you through the platform. Once you click on Get Deal, it will give you a unique code. Simply copy that, or if you click on Redeem, that will take you to the Nike website. Enter that in at the checkout, and ultimately that will knock 10% off the total value of your basket. You can see we've got a few different options here, and if you click on View More, that will actually open up a second window, and this is just a bit more of an in-depth page of a variety of discount codes that you can access. Again, quite a variety. I know Days Out and Entertainment is a really popular one. all sorts of different deals. These are updated really frequently as well. And of course, you can explore around, look at the different categories, have a search around. And yeah, just again, a really cool way to sort of save a little bit of money, especially at a time which is expensive for quite a lot of people in this festive period as well. If I just go back, another section that you have available is cinema discounts. So if you're someone that likes to go to the cinema, this is really, really good. And essentially you can gain or earn up to 40% discount on your cinema trips, and ultimately select the chain that you'd like to go. Enter your postcode. It will show you all the nearest chains, and it will just tell you how much the tickets are to buy. And you do that all in this page. As I say, it's up to 40% discount. It does vary on location. I've used this quite a lot myself, and I normally save sort of £3 to £4 per ticket. Obviously, if you're going with a group of people, it actually all adds up quite nicely. And if you're someone who goes a lot, you can actually use the discount to buy drinks packages and also yearly memberships as well. So just a really nice way to help sort of support your financial well-being, and help you save a little bit of money along the way. Similar to the cinema discounts, we do also have 10% off with C tickets. So you can sort of buy tickets for, shows, musicals, that sort of thing, and get 10% off the total value of those as well. It's not limited to vouchers. As you can see on the homepage, we also have a variety of products. At the moment, this is just being pushed as I think they're quite gift focused, and we also have a variety of offers on from time to time. As you can see, we've got the discounts highlighted here. If you are interested in looking into more products, if you go to the retailer A to Z page, it will show you all of the retailers we work with, and you can also browse the specific products on the left-hand side here as well. Loads to choose from, and as I say, if it's something that you're already sort of planning to buy with supermarkets, if you're eating out, doing clothes shopping, whatever it is, really, really simple. If you've got the app especially and you're on the go, you're already out on the weekend, you're going to be spending some money somewhere, double check if the retailer's there. You can earn some cash back along the way, redeem that voucher, and hopefully you'll see your personal balance slowly increase, and it will help you to support you and help save you money as well. So yeah, that's probably everything from me. There's a couple extra features on the dashboard, but I think I've covered the main one, specifically around nominating, sending e-cards, and importantly, being able to access all of your employee benefits as well. And of course, the shop, as I say, it's just a really nice place to help you save a little bit of money. I think we do have some time for questions, so I'll just stop sharing my screen. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask away. If you'd rather just put the messages in the chat, then of course I can help out best I can as well. And if that's explained everything and everyone's happy and perfect, that's absolutely fine, of course, as well.
Yeah, I think everyone have no question at this moment. Yeah, we have one question.
Hi, yes, good question. I'll be honest with you. Today, I've had this experience myself this morning at about 10 o'clock. I think because it's Black Friday, we have a lot of traffic at the moment, and it is currently being slower than normal. Very valid question, because like I say, I've experienced it myself. I've spoken to the team when I saw it, and they're looking into it, and hopefully it's going to be sorted soon. As far as I'm aware, it's still functioning, but it is a little bit slow at the moment. If it's every time, this is a really rubbish response, so I apologize, but the only thing I could say to that would be to do with the internet connection, I'm afraid. I mean, it's not absolutely rapid, but it should be working pretty quickly, bar today, as I mentioned. So it would only be related to your internet, I'm afraid, if it's not today, essentially.
Just one question. Will that be any different when we're using the apps on our mobile phone or using the website online?
So all of the functionality and all of the features that you can access online, on desktop, computer, laptop, you can access on the app. It is, of course, a little bit different, and the menus are a little bit different in terms of where you need to go, but everything is exactly the same.
Is there any question from the others? Okay, so I think that is for today. Thank you, Ewan.
No worries.
Thank you so much. We have recorded and we will put it on the Maple One for your team member to have a look as well. So thank you so much for coming today. Have a good day, everyone.
Thanks for your time, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good weekend.
Thank you. Bye bye.